Hi everyone, and welcome to Sorrel Beya Yoga. As you can see, I'm in a different place today. A very, very lovely soul who has been in my life since I was like 13 or 14 years old is allowing me to use their yoga space to film some of my videos. And this space is just filled with so much love and beauty and healing energy. You can just feel it. There's this beautiful pomegranate tree outside the window right here. You can hear the birds. So nature's right there to connect with. It almost feels like the walls aren't even here. You are just in nature. And it just smells heavenly and just feels so good. So I'm really excited to be in this space here, sharing this with you all. Today is going to be an energizing short flow that we're going to work into side crow. So I definitely recommend having 2 blocks if you need them. Maybe some crash pads like a pillow or something just in case if you face plant it, which it happens. It's part of learning arm balances. And we're going to get right into some breath work. So we're going to take today, it's called the Adi Mudra. So you're going to take your thumbs and bring them to the center of your palms, and then you're going to fold the rest of your fingers over your thumb, but you're not doing it very taut. It's super lightly held, okay? So no straining, just kind of gently caressing the thumb. If this does not feel good or you have arthritis or something, bring the thumbs to the outside. And then you're going to place the backs of your hands to the tops of your thighs, closing the eyes. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. Open your mouth, let it go as the shoulders draw down. Feel yourself arriving in this space, taking this time for you. Inhale, filling up, roll the shoulders up. And this time breathe out of the nose as the shoulders shrug down. 2 more just like that. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, down. Inhale, filling up. Exhale, shrug them down. And just sitting here, feeling the ground beneath you, holding you, cradling you. Knowing that this mudra helps with anxiety, helps regulate our nervous system, as well as is known to help a lot with if we're having any lung issues, any coughs or any gunk in there, will help get that out, help us breathe better. We all need to breathe more. And then start to rub the palms together, make a little heat. And place them over the eyes, opening and closing, filtering some light in between the fingertips. Good. And then release the hand, shake them out. We're going to come onto our backs just for a moment here. And I want you to bring the knees up so your thighs are perpendicular to the ground. And flex your toes towards your face. So almost like we're in a chair pose, but on our back. And then you're going to bring your arms up like they're holding the ceiling, but then bend the elbows. So you're in chaturanga arms. Good. Now we're going to lift our chest up, lift your head up. And then you're going to bring this conglomeration or arm conglomeration to the right. Maybe your elbows can hook to the outside of your thigh. If not, no worries. Flex your fingers towards your face. Even if you're just reaching towards your thighs, that's okay. Crunch in, hold. Inhale, we're going to expand, find a hollow back. Hands reach up overhead, toes point away. Exhale to the other side, crunch it in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, crunch it in. So we're going to keep that going, moving between our hollow back to our side crow on our backs. Good. How many more should we do? I don't know. Keep it going. Feel the shakiness, the quivering of the belly, reminding us, hey ho, we're alive. Good, let's do 2 more each way. If the neck is starting to strain, just bring the head down. Good, making sure to really engage the abdominal muscles and expand hollow back, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Good job. Catch the backs of the thighs, rock and roll all the way leg to your tabletop. Here we go. Nice. Any way you need to make your way there. Spread your fingers. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. And we're going to take a little funky cat-cow here. So instead of moving like through our up-down motion, I want you to take it groovy. And if you're confused by what I'm doing, I'm going to demo it. So you're going to go side to side, kind of rolling, bending into the elbows, getting very much so into the wrists, and then go the opposite direction. Yeah, have a little fun with it. And because we are getting a little into the wrist, either turning the fingers to point away from each other, or if it feels okay with your anatomy, turning the fingers to point towards the thighs. Curl your toes, start to lean back, even let the lower part of the palms lift up, maybe even the thumbs, and then rock it forward and back. Really pressing into the finger pads and getting into the wrists. And again, one more time. Good, come back. Sit back on the heels for a moment, shake out the wrists, interlace your fingers, and just take some rolling in the wrist here. Mine are super cracky, so if yours are super cracky, nothing's wrong with you. You just got some air in your joints. You're just airy. Just a little gassy in there. And this is where you're probably like, okay, turning off the video now. She's talking about gassiness. Part of it. Okay, come back to that tabletop. You're going to extend the right leg back behind you, flex your toes, lift with the glute and the thigh instead of arching the back. Hips are still square, so you have your pelvic floor engaged. Inhale, left hand sweeps up. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, elbow to knee. Release left hand back down next to right. Extend right leg back. This time point your toes. You're going to cross your lifted leg behind your other leg. So you're back in a tabletop, but the legs are crossed. And then play with pressing back into a child's pose with the legs crossed and then coming back. And then pressing back. The top leg might lift, so that's your left leg. It'll probably lift up from the ground. Mine does as I press back. And then hold for 3. 2, really reach the fingers forward, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and 1, come up. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. And then come to neutral. You're going to get light in the right hand. Okay. Curl your toes. We're going to flip around to a wild thing. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Dialing it up towards the sky. Spread your fingers. Exhale, come back to regular tabletop. Opposite side, left leg extends back behind you. Right arm sweeps forward. Flex your back toes, square the hips, so engage the pelvic floor. You're pulling the belly button up. And then lift with the left glute. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, expand. And crunch it in. Woo, spicy, spicy. Inhale, expand. Exhale, crunch it in. This time, hold here. Good. And then we're going to release our right hand down, back on the ground. Left leg extends back. And you're going to cross it behind your other leg. 3 times, pressing back to a cross-legged child's pose. Come forward. And then press it back. Stretching along a little bit in that right IT band for me. It might be a different place for you. That's okay. Inhale, come back. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Pause here. Legs are still crossed. Lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Feel the front of the throat. Okay, you're going to get light in the left hand. Curl your toes, flip around, wild thing. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Breathe, open your heart to the sky. Exhale, come back. Tabletop, lift the heart, lift the chest. And from here, press back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here, spread your fingers. Good. You're welcome to pedal it out, or maybe it feels good to play with just finding stillness here, doing something a little different than just always finding movement. Breathing into the back body, the side body, the front body. Feel the legs, feel the calves, feel the feet. Feel the fingers, relax the neck. Deep breath in. And stay for the exhale. Gaze forward, take little steps to the front of your mat, coming up all the way onto your tippy toes, allowing the weight to shift into your hands, into your fingers. Good, keep the feet hip distance. We're gonna slowly unfurl, rising all the way up. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in, spread your fingers, spread your toes. Let it go. Good. I'm going to take a side bend here. You can keep the feet hip distance, or you can bring the big toes closer to touch. Sweep the hands up. Right hand catches left wrist, side bend to the right. Try to keep the hips in line with each other, so that left hip's going to want to go back. Draw it forward. Lift the gaze. A little bit more. Inhale up. Exhale, switch it out. Left hand catches right wrist, side bend to the left. Now that right hip is going to want to come forward. Draw it back into space. Allow the heart to open a little bit more towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Whew. Roll the shoulders forward, back. Again. Inhale, hands lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, right leg, gently lower the knee. This is where you might want your blocks underneath each hand. We're gonna find a low lunge here, Anjaneyasana, with the heart pressing forward and keeping the palms down. Aiming for a stretch in that right hip flexor, but you might feel it in other places. That's totally fine. Really notice if the shoulders are scrunching up or creating space here. So really retract the shoulders back onto the back. You can have the back toes curled or be on the toenail side, up to you. Exhale, we're going to move into our half splits. Same thing, if you're using your blocks, you can just drag them back with you. Feeling for a stretch in that front hamstring. Keep pulling the belly button up. Good, stay like this, or right hand stays down, left arm lifts for a twist in your Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Exhale, left hand down, bend back into that front knee, step it forward, and left leg back. Anjaneyasana with the hands down, press the heart forward. Same thing on this side, really thinking of the heart going forward, shoulders back. Keeping that entire front foot planted, totally okay if it feels good for that front knee to go over the toes today. Good, now we're aiming to feel it in that back left hip flexor, but once again, you might feel it in other places too. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, flex the right toes towards your face. Good, thinking of the heart going towards your toes, not straight down, so there's some lift there. Keep retracting the right hip back. Left hand stays down, right arm lifts, twist. Open your heart, lift the gaze. Breathe. Feel this expansion in the whole front body. Exhale, both hands down. Bend back into that front knee, but this time we're going to step back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Good. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Your choice, any flow, you can drop down onto the knees or just move straight into your upward facing dog. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back. Gaze forward, we're going to step to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, From here, stepping back first with our left leg, high crescent lunge, hands still at heart center. Good, start to bend that back knee, pulling the heel forward. Ever so slightly lean back, you're gonna feel your core engage in the pelvic floor. Inhale, sweep hands up. Right hand catches left wrist, just like we did standing earlier. Side bend to the right. Stay here, start to straighten your back leg. Breathe. Good, come back through center, step it forward, going right into the other side. Right leg steps back, bend the back knee, pull that back heel forward. Inhale, hands sweep up. Good, left hand catches right wrist, side bend to the left. Staying here, start to straighten that back leg. Engage the thighs, spread your front toes, feel your back toes, lift that heel. Good. From here, step it forward. Forward fold. Plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. Here we go. Knowing at any point if you need to take a child's pose, please do. Listen to your body. Right leg lifts. Good. Stepping in between your hands, rise up. Warrior one. Back heel's either touching the ground or at least reaching towards it. Hips are square, bending into that front knee. Exhale, airplane your arms as you lean forward. Crown of head now goes to the front of the room or wherever you're at. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift the pinkies higher. Good, start to get light in the back foot, lift off, airplane pose. Your choice if you want to point or flex your back toes. Breathe. Okay, this is going to be a funny little transition. I don't think I've ever done it before in a class. From here, you're going to step to your reverse triangle, reverse trikonasana. But you're going to take your left hand, catch the right wrist variation. Both legs are straight. Your back toes are pointing to the short edge of your mat, or the long edge of your mat. Front toes are pointed to the short edge of your mat. Exhale, side angle, right forearm to right thigh. You might need to scoot your back foot a little bit further back. Take that left arm, sweep it up overhead. Good, bend into that front knee. See if you can bring more weight into the back leg. Press into the outer edge of your back foot. Gaze up at your palm. Spread your fingers. Breathe. Relishing in this delicious movement of living. Gosh, to be able to be alive, right, and do this. Okay, from here, we're going to do Skandasana, high Skandasana at the back of your mat. Maybe your left elbow kind of rests on your left leg, right toes lift up. Lift your heart. Lift the tailbone, a little arch. Good. Hands maybe at prayer, or you can always have hands on blocks at the ground. We're going to pivot facing the back, crescent lunge, that high lunge, hands sweep up. Exhale, we're going to take a twist, a big T facing the left, gaze over your back fingertips. Find your balance. You can stay here or start to take it into a back bend if that feels okay. I'm a little wobbly. Letting that back hand touch anywhere on your back. It doesn't have to be the back leg. It can just be resting at your low back or on that right glute. Good. From here, we're going to lift the hands back up. Lower the back heel or at least start to reach it towards the mat. Warrior one facing the back. Tricky, tricky, right? Now we're on the opposite side. Hips are square. You're breathing. We're going to start to lean forward, airplane the arms back, pinkies up, hovering the belly from our front thigh. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift a little higher. Start to get light in the back foot, airplane pose, balancing on the left leg now. Your choice to point or flex the lifted toes. Lift the heart. Breathe. Spread your bottom toes to the earth. We're going to land back in that reverse trikonasana, reverse triangle pose. Right hand catches left wrist. Both legs are straight. Right toes are pointed to the long edge of your mat. Left toes to the short edge. Exhale, siding a left arm to our front left thigh. Maybe scooting that back leg, your right foot a little bit further back. Right arm sweeps up and over, open your heart. Breathe. I don't think I ever get tired of the singing of birds. Like, it's just such a reminder of the joy of life and the simple things. Just the singing of birds, and how at any point it can just kind of bring a little smile to your face, regardless of what's happening in the world or what's happening in your life. Those little, simple, mundane bits of pleasure. Skandasana to the front of your mat. Right arm or elbow maybe touches that right thigh. Left toes lift up. You can always have your hands again on blocks or on the ground. Trying to keep it high though tonight. We're not dropping it too low. I know we like to drop it low, but not today. Okay, we're gonna pivot around crescent lunge to the right side. So to the front of our mat now, or what was the front of our mat. Hands sweep up, back heels lifted. Bend into that front knee, stay here, take a big T to the right. Gaze over your right fingertips. Squeeze your inner thighs nice and strong here. Stay like this, or back bend so that right hand touches anywhere on your back leg. Or rest it at your low back. Maybe lift the gaze to your top left hand. Good. Exhale, we're going to pivot around, hands to heart center. Goddess pose. So now you're facing the long edge of your mat. Whew. I'm just kind of swivel it out. Notice your heart rate. Breathe. Woo. We're doing the thing. Okay, from here, big 5-pointed star. And then walk your feet closer together, hands to heart center. So we're going to try our side crow. And I'm just going to get right into it. Next time we can do some more breakdown of it. I'm going to show a variation with blocks underneath the hips really quick. And then I'm going to show without. So if you want to try with blocks, stack 2 blocks on top of each other like this. Bring it, let's start on our right side, so to the right side of you, feet together. Hands come to heart center, and then you're going to twist. So you're hooking that right arm to the outside of your right leg. It may not hook, and just go in that direction. Hands come in front of your blocks, and then you're going to set your hips on the right side or your right glute down on your blocks. Keep tucking the knees in towards your left arm. Lean forward, float your feet up. I'm going to show from different angles. So see, I'm bringing my right hip to the blocks. Hands are in front, like chaturanga arms, like you're going to do a push-up. Knees are bent, and lift the feet. Okay, I'm going to show from the left side. So other way, blocks are to the left side of you. Start to bring your left glute, left hips to those blocks. Hands come out in front. And see, I'm hooking now the side of my left legs to the outside of my right arm. Like it's like my right arm's making a little shelf for it. I'm going to lean forward and using the block and my hands to float my feet. Okay. If you're confused on that or want a better breakdown, I'm planning on doing one of those, maybe like a how-to. And you can also write me in the comments if you have specific questions of like, what the heck, Sorrel, what was that? So without the blocks, you're going to take hands to prayer, sit into your chair pose. Let's do right side first. So hooking our left arm to the outside of our right leg, both hands down, and they're in the same line with each other. My thumbs are in the same line. I'm going to lean forward, gaze forward. Lift my legs up. You can keep them bent or straight. Good. And remember, if you're looking down, you're probably going to crash down. So look forward. Opposite side. Sit into that chair, hands at heart center. Right arm hooks to the outside of that left leg. Both hands come down. Same thing. Thumbs are in the same line. If your hands can't come all the way flat, bring a block underneath each hand to bring the ground closer to you. And then you start to lift the legs and I'll show you a fall. I fell on the side of my face. That way you know. You can also take that into a fallen angel, which I can show that at another time as well. I just want to kind of get us going into some spicier flows sometimes. So from here, shake it out. Woo. Deep breath in as you reach the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Some people like to take their side crow from a toe stand, so you can come down. I'm going to show that really quick before I forget. And if you're here in your toe stand, you can hook the left arm to the outside of that right leg. Same thing, hands plant. Start to lift the legs. They're really holding each other. They're squeezing each other. Lifting up. And then I'm going to show a fallen triangle or fallen angel. So my right cheek's down, left leg lifts. So you can take your fall into another yoga shape. Come onto your seat. Good. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Give them a little wiggle. And then bend the knees, plant the feet, and just go side to side, stretching out the front of the hips. You did it. Thank you so much for being here with me. Good. Let's come all the way onto our backs. Feet planted, knees up. You can take a restorative bridge with a block underneath your low back, or just chill here like this. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Deep breath in. Audible mouth breath out. Seeing for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year, and you notice those little small bits that can be quite mundane, quite normal, that we don't often sink into them or relish in them. Those bits, those moments that bring us joy, and let them accumulate. The smell of coffee, the sound of laughter, the feeling of water on your face every morning if you wash it, the sound of the birds cackling, the feeling right here of your breath in your belly and chest lifting and lowering. So this is where I leave you. I recommend you finding a Shavasana, corpse pose, for as long as you'd like. I'd say minimum 5 minutes, but do your thing. And I'm so grateful that you're here. Sending you so much love, so much light, so much joy. Namaste.